Whether this is recording or not, I have no idea. All I know is this is the biggest, biggest piece of shit that I have ever seen. This is the single. I mean, I've just had like a 30-second rant, and now it says the elapsed time is 10 seconds. You're supposed to start these things in the strongest way possible, especially if this is going on YouTube. People are like, oh, I gotta tune in, and I gotta watch the first 30 seconds to tell if I want to watch the next hour or so. But oh my god, to anyone who's ever interested in doing like a YouTube thing, cool, go for it. To anyone who is interested in, and now there's a delayed version of me coming up on screen. That's fine. I'm just not going to look at that. I'm just going to look at the chat bar. To anyone who wants to do sort of live streams and it's gaming, that's cool. Go for it. Do it. I'm sure it works out fine. But if you want to do the really simple thing of just chatting to your friends on YouTube, chatting to your subscribers, chatting to the people who support you, chatting to the people who kind of give you a reason to do all this, to give you a reason to do live videos and stuff like that. If you're planning to do that on YouTube, don't. It is the biggest piece of shit. I have spent at least half an hour to 40 minutes trying to figure out what it all means, what I'm supposed to be doing now that they've changed it all, because I originally did a Google Hangout, didn't I? And that apparently I don't think I want to do it. I'm sorry, Kaylee. What I'm. Let me just close the window because my neighbours have probably heard me swearing. If you ever want to like just to have a simple chat with your audience and just sort of like just get to know them a little bit better, do all these things. Do not do it on YouTube because they've changed it all. I thought the Google Hangout was badly done, probably on my part as well. That didn't help, but like it was badly created. It was awful, essentially. But this is even worse. I have had to download something else, like a thing called an encoder. And if you have no idea what an encoder is, then you are screwed. Who doesn't know what an encoder is? This guy doesn't know what an encoder is. So I was sitting there, what am I doing? And then I found out I had to download something else, and all of it is supported by Windows and not Mac. And I've managed to download this random thing that also asks if it can manage and control your YouTube channel, which is the single most alarming thing I have ever heard. Anyway, hello. 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 I obviously have to find out how to give you all the link. I mean, you've probably missed the first 3-minute rant, which is probably the best thing. I'm sorry, Kaylee, you're the only person, apparently, who has seen this. I don't think I'm going to do this again until they fix it. I'm really sorry. It's just when things are going awfully, when things are bad, when things are this bad, I don't tend to want to do it ever again, because it's awful. It's awfully run. Like if the service is this bad, you would. Hello, Nigel. I'm really sorry about this. Let me just get this out. Let me just get this out, and then I got emailed link. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. But if you ever, what am I doing? Hello, hi. Oh, there's people. There's people arriving saying hello. Well, at least I can see the chat thing. And there's a delay. So there's a delay, and we also have to deal with that. I didn't even put that in. You get a choice. Do you put a delay in? No, I was like 0 seconds. No, I want to be able to like talk to people in time. Like in a reasonable, natural time of right there and then. But it doesn't want to do that. It doesn't want to do that. I'm so sorry. I will be more chipper. Grace, 20 seconds from now I will answer. Grace, yeah, it started now. This is the official thing. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Crystal. Hello, the Beagle Ears. Hello, Erica. Hello, Kaiku. Hello, Kaylee. Beagle Ears has said, I typed your name into Google about 10 times trying to find this. Literally just started about 5 minutes ago. Let me see if I can put a link out. If anyone has a link to this, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, because I have no idea. I don't know what the link is. It just says live dashboard to me. Let me see if I can just find it on YouTube. Yeah, somebody's brought up You Now. I think I'm going to start doing it there because after this, because I mean it's just awful. It's just awful. I mean I'm glad it's kind of working for you guys. I mean it's not telling. Oh my god, I'm not with it. I'm not, like, you come to this YouTube channel, I hope, to kind of enjoy it and not hear like an angry rant. Which is why, like, I didn't like talk about the whole Nicole Arbor thing. Well, I did on Twitter, but I didn't want to do it on YouTube because this is supposed to be like a comedy specific channel, and I was kind of thinking if I'd ever want to get political or ranty or anything like that, then then I would do it after Two Housemates at least. I'm not saying this is anywhere near political, but it is angry. It is like an angry version of me. And like people are just joining now because they have no, like they've been like, well, this is 5 o'clock and he's not. I guess he's not doing it anymore. No, it's because I struggled, really struggled to put this together. I didn't know they had changed it all so badly. I mean, it's awful, genuinely awful. Yeah. Sorry. Young man raining earth. Well, It's oh, thank you, Kaylee. I've just seen it. Okay, let me tweet that ish. Oh, I will relax. I will relax in a minute. I am so sorry. Oh, advertisement for the Telegraph on my channel. That's fine. Okay. Young man, Georgia, if you're gonna just list everything that's happening, then you should work for me. It's a character trait that I admire. Here is the link. You probably can hear my computer as well. Can you hear? Can you hear like a? And that's my laptop freaking out. Here's the link to the. What am I doing? Live YouTube video. Join now. I'm live. Totally happy. And fine. Not angry at all. Cool. Okay, that should set it up quite nicely. I suppose I should go to Facebook and do... yeah, can you hear it? It's awful, isn't it? It's so loud. Let me... I'm going to have to take... If I position myself over here, maybe you don't have to hear it. It's really loud, isn't it? I mean, obviously I can hear it, but I don't know. Right, what am I doing? I suppose I should put this on Facebook as well. I will in a minute. How are you all? How are you all? Tell me everything. Are you guys alright? Who's got any jokes that I could say out loud? Because I don't... Take a bubble bath. I bloody would. I would right now. I would right now if I could. I did actually think about it, but then there would be a chance. I hear clickety clack of the keyboard. Yeah, sorry about that. Georgia, enough of the ass crack. It's terrifying. Yeah, I did think about it because I'd be in my element then. I'm tired. I'm so angry. You know when you get like that. Is anyone seeing this in a delay? I just want to know that because when I look on the thing, it's delayed. I've just thrown up. So this is. I need good news. We all need good news. Stop. And you've got exams next week. What have you got exams for? What's your exams? What's your exams? And hold on. I'm stripping. Ugh. God, why can't things just go smoothly? I don't know. Massive hair. I have mock exams in Australia, and there's about 30-second delay as well. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Has anyone seen me take my clothes off? Georgia, you're being creepy now. I ate some bad seafood. Ah, God. Why? What did you? What was it? Do you usually? Do you usually have seafood? Is this like a new thing? Did you go to a new restaurant? Um, Tell me everything. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I'm sitting on. That is. I'm sitting on that. That's fine. It's connected to my external hard drive, which has a terabyte of stuff on it. So that's fine. I could just mistreat that. Come on, I gotta, like chill out a bit. I'm not one to like, be angry. I'm usually quite relaxed, but when things aren't working, and I've been working for like the last week and a half, kind of like looking forward to this. It's like, oh, why can't we just, just sort it out, you know? Oh, Georgia, you're being weird. Okay. How are we all? Anyway, if anyone's got any questions, do put them in the comment section. I mean, Georgia likes to talk about my ass, which is a little bit alarming. Doctor's appointment in an hour. Erica, I hope you're alright. I hope everything's fine. And this is all good. It was prawns, and they still were. That sucks, man. Sorry, Laura, that sucks. Yeah, how are we all? I'm getting a thing saying stream health is on yellow, which I expect is a bad thing. I'm definitely not following you now, Georgia, until you calm down. Are you a cat or dog person? I'm both. See, this is like, people, like complain, oh, well, why can't you give me more intellectual questions? Right now, I'm totally fine. Two people asked me about dogs. Totally fine with that question right now. Just the least antagonizing questions. I'm totally fine with them right now. Are you a cat or dog person? I think I'm a dog person. And I'm a dog. Dog. I'm a dog person. Samoyeds are my shit. They're my shit. I freaking love Samoyeds. And if I swear, I know it's like kind of like 5:30, but I have to at times. Do you watch Trues as in True News? Yeah, I used to. I think he stopped it now, hasn't he? But I used to watch it. I used to enjoy it. I've always liked Russell Brand. I always used to listen to his radio show on Radio 6, and then he did it on Radio 2 as well. Yeah, I loved that, but it was, I don't know, sometimes, when, like, people are just constantly talking about their opinions on, things, sometimes you disagree, sometimes you agree, and sometimes you come back from working 10 hours and I think I'm just going to watch some Yogscast instead. Don't have to think about that. Hair looks. Oh, thank you, Beth. I appreciate that. I need to get it cut though. It's ridiculous. See, you could get lost in this. It's just humongous. No, I don't, Georgia. Do I watch Game of Thrones? Yes, I do, Erica. Yeah, I watch it. I gotta admit, I don't know how. I'm not going to spoil any of it for people who haven't watched it yet. I don't know how I feel about the latest season. I don't think I enjoyed it as much. It was good. It was good. Get me wrong. Yeah, get me wrong. But it was, yeah, it was alright. I just don't think it was as good as the others. I think it was just quite slow, and then it just randomly. I don't know. It wasn't as good. Same with the Walk. I don't know if any of you seen the latest Walking Dead season. I didn't really enjoy that as much anymore. Is there something wrong? Is there something I need to tell you all? Yeah, it was good. Favorite type of cookie? Going for the low stakes questions now. Thank you, Crystal. It's gonna be no. It's gonna be no risk here whatsoever. I fear that if I kept ranting, I would have just continued on to other subjects, and then it wouldn't be any interaction whatsoever. Just anger. Would you ever dye your hair? I'm going to dye my... Sorry, there was another question I was supposed to answer. Favorite type of cookie, Jaffa cake. Does that count as a cookie? Or a jammy dodger? Or bourbon biscuit. It's biscuit cookie, something. Morgan, have you seen Keep the PJ's new show? No, I haven't just yet, but I will. Obviously got to support Chris. as much as possible. So I suggest you guys watch it as well. It's just it looks good. It looks interesting. So I'll definitely watch it. Um, Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who as well. I was just about to say the same thing about. I don't think I enjoyed last series that much either. I think there were certain episodes I loved. God, I think this is just me being miserable, isn't it? This is going to be just a live stream with angry Sean who's annoyed at the world and or YouTube. I love Doctor Who. I'm so glad that Themagy, God, Peter Capaldi's Doctor. I think he's great. Yeah, no, I think he's wonderful. Sorry, I've just seen a question that I will answer later. Would you ever dye your hair? I'm gonna dye my hair. Oh, send pictures, Grace. That's kind of cool. Just gonna dye it blue and purple, presumably. I'd love to. I did try when I was like 15, 14, 15. I was going through some things when I was that age. But it didn't really work, so I've got really, really dark hair, and the stuff I was buying was only like 3-4 quid. I'm surprised I've still got hair after using that crap. Yeah. I wanted. I can't really remember. I think I tried to go blonde. It didn't. It definitely didn't work. Definitely didn't work. I got the power of ridiculousness within my hair. I don't know where I was going with that. God, one day this will be good. How was the last day of Two Housemates? Kaylee asks. Yeah, it was really good. Really good. I couldn't really. I don't think I've even come to terms with the fact that it was the last day. I was even saying that during it. So I was like, this just feels like any other day, and then we're probably going to have several other filming days. I think it's because I've got the expectation that something's going to go wrong and we're going to have to reshoot things. But as soon as like everything gets locked in and we're just editing and we realise that things don't look as bad as in my constant anxiety-ridden mind, I think then it would kind of like set in that we've created something. And it took 23 days, and it's ridiculous. I think I can't remember what the first series. If anyone does know, that's surprising and crazy. But I think the first series only took 16 days. So it's good to kind of stretch yourself, and because being flexible is handy. Yeah, it was good. It was good, but sad. I think it was sad. I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't really know myself. I'm surprised I was there, to be honest, because I was just kind of focused on getting it all done. I mean, I took loads of pictures, and there is the. By the way, there's a shit ton. Which is a scientific measurement. There's a shit ton of behind the scenes stuff that I've done with my crappy camera, so I can't stand my. I'm using it as a hat stand. Don't know if you can see that. But that's the lighting fixture. So I don't even know where it is. I don't know where my big camera is because it's a big old piece of poop. But yeah, I've been doing it with this camera. There's loads of it. I was gonna put it out like just weekly, and then I realised that I might as well wait until I definitely know when we're putting Two Housemates out, and maybe sort of put it near then as a way of. There's loads of hairbands on my hands. By the way, yeah, put it out near then, because I think that would be better, maybe, possibly. Don't know. There's also one, I need to talk to you guys about the drunk one. I recorded while drunk, and I'm wondering whether I should put that up. If you guys are up for that, do say. Okay, sorry, that was, you should make a note. Michael Priest has finally asked the difficult questions. Have you ever pooped outside? I think I have. I think I have when I was a child. I try and avoid it now. I try and avoid it now because just in case, really. Just on a golf course. I don't even play golf. I just saw a hole and I was like, that's all right. And there was also another darker, more disturbing joke that I could have said, but I didn't. Shame because Grace, I agree with you. Peter Capaldi is awesome, but it's just I don't know. I think it's some of the writing. I think with especially how I felt. I've been watching Rick and Morty. I'm surprised I haven't gone. I don't know, Rick. That was terrible. I'm too. Right, I'm going to take a second just to breathe, and then. Okay, everything's okay. Just be angry and it would go away. I think. I think it's the opposite with me. I think the more angry I get, Uh, the no, the longer I'm angry, the angrier I get, I think. So I'm just trying to chill out and stop speaking so fast, maybe. Okay. Let me do my. No, I'm not doing the impression properly. Um, Favorite YouTuber, Morgan asks. I think it's probably Grace Helbig at the moment. I think I'm in love with her a little bit as well. She's a wonderful human being. Um, Hi Sammy, how's it going? Awfully. Well, the first bit was awful. This bit's getting better. It's content. I'm content here. Erica, one more question before I gotta leave. Are you more interested in working in big budget productions or independent films shows? Gotta admit, I'll say it because you probably would guess, but the Two Housemates series 2 is going to be the last one, last series of Two Housemates. It's just that it's very difficult to make, and there is hardly any budget, and just the way, I sort of want to move on to bigger, and like a bigger budget and bigger things. I'm thinking about doing a spin-off, and if I ever get to make it for the TV show, make a TV show of it, it won't be Two Housemates. It'll be a spin-off of it. That's for lots of reasons, but the main one is I just want to sort of stretch myself even more, and sort of struggle. I want to struggle a bit more, because struggling kind of makes you better at things, or you quit. But I don't think I'm going to do that. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping to do bigger budget stuff. I'm enjoying doing independent things, but I sort of want to just make it even more, big, bigger. I'll keep saying big. Okay. How many episodes will there be? Six again. Traditional British sort of episodic count. And also, if I think of it, if I did any more, it would probably kill me. So I'm doing about 8 people's jobs, so I'm getting stressed from different angles. It's and because I've taken in a lot this year. Like there's been a lot of changes, not just in the show, but like just in life in general. So and they all came quite quickly. Because I'm very good with my hands. I'm really sorry. It all came quite quickly. So I'm kind of like adjusting to it. Like just life now. I'm adjusting to how life is now. I think the only way I'd start making more stuff is when there's a bigger budget and I can approach people past, hey, can you do me a favor? And be able to like, hey, this shit is is getting all these things. I mean, I said that about this. That was how I got people in the second series. Like, this is getting noticed by X and X and X and X and X, all these things and people and production companies and broadcasters and stuff like that. It'd be great if you can come on. But if I'm going to make anything else, I want to be able to be like, hey, you definitely, these are huge things are happening. Can you come along and work with me? Because as much as I can say in my head, I'm the future. In a sort of, don't worry, Sean, stop panicking. You're the future. You're the future, okay? You're the future. In like an unsure manner, even if it's in my mind and not saying it to anyone else other than myself, it's still unsure. You're the future? Like a question mark, an unnecessary question mark. But as much as I can say that in my head, I would love to be able to like portray that with actions instead of a voice in my mind box. What do you think about dentists? No, I can watch. Sorry, Sira. I'm really sorry, Sira Kakalia. I hope I said that right. I can watch disgusting things. I can watch disturbing things all the time. Not all the time. I get quite depressed after a while. I can watch maybe an hour a week. But there's like operation stuff, like botched plastic surgery and stuff. I can sit there and watch that. I mean, not happily, but I'll watch it. But as soon as it comes to anything with teeth, ugh. I nearly gagged. I nearly gagged thinking about it. Yes, put up the drunk one. Yes, the drunk one. Yes, drunk families are always fun. Yes, the drunk one. Okay, so I guess I have to put the drunk one up. Okay, okay. You can tell that I'm drunk. Not even from the slurred, slow speech, but just the eyes. It's just like, yeah, tired, drunk. But no, it's genuinely quite funny. I'll have to get rid of the bits where I say something that might require a lawyer. But yeah, I'll keep most of it. It's about 8 minutes long, so I'll have to. Yeah, don't worry. I'll put it up. I'll put it up. Um, Sorry, I'm going through the comment section now. Well, favorite musician, and when was the last time? Favorite musician at the moment is still Ray LaMontagne because I'm a character. And when was the last time you spoke to Chris? About 4 or 5 weeks ago. I'm awful with keeping up with people. 2.5 housemates, because I keep saying that instead of 2.5 men. Do you know what? Like, I have people that I work with, right? And we're making like films. We're gonna make a. Don't know if you saw that video and stuff, but we're making a film. We've entered it into a competition and stuff. I was hired to direct it, and like the producer keeps going, because what we want to do is like what you've done with Two Flatmates, but we want to like put it on screen because we love the humor that you've put into Two Flatmates. And I'm like sitting there like every single time she says it, every single time she says Two Flatmates, it's two housemates, two housemates, it's two housemates. But I don't really mind. I get it. It's okay. I mean, she probably hasn't even seen it, but but I'm just glad that she wants to work with me. Sorry. Can you tell us how Chris is going? I think he's fine. I think he's fine. So don't worry about it. I think he's fine. And everyone's like, "What do you mean? What's the drunk one? What's all these?" It's like a drunk. Like I was trying to sum up. I think it was like day 17, day 18 of filming for Two Housemates, but it was just after I came back from like 2 birthday parties and I was drunk as shit. I was so drunk. I was just like, I gotta do this. Of course I gotta do this. And so I did it, and it was like just a constant 6-minute, 8-minute rant. It wasn't a rant. I mean, why? The beginning of this video was a rant, but it was just like a drunk conversation that I was having with the camera. And then I watched the day 18 footage, and it turns out I did sum it up. I didn't even have to do the video anyway. And Sylvia, I'm not drunk right now. I'm just angry. I'm not angry anymore. I'm pretty chilled out actually. I'm alright. I'm fine. Everything's okay. We're all good. Everyone's okay. Maybe she means literally flat. Yeah, I hope not. I'm not flat. Maybe she's very surprised that everything's all videos are 2D. So 2 families, okay. Oh god, there's more ass. Why is this? Oh, is it because the picture I've put up? Is it because there's like 5 people talking about ass? Well, it's the same person. Oh god. Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course. I mean, you can keep that. I study medicine. I'm going to be a dentist. So, well, I will go to you, but just knock me out every single time you do anything, because I don't want anything to do with it. I didn't get my arse out. I got my cock out. I shouldn't have said that either. No, I didn't. I didn't do any of those things. Just to throw that out there. Oh, he said ass. Oh, it's the same person. I know, Andrea. I think I can. I'm going to announce this. Georgia, I can ban you. Say, you just missed a rant and just casual conversation. Favourite song of all time? God, I'm going to have to... God. There's a Tom Waits song that I really like. Oh, no, yeah, Chocolate Jesus. Chocolate Jesus. But the Beth Hart version, which is a cover of Tom Waits, I like that. It's really good. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. That explains if I did wonder about the arse. I just love arse. Cool. Well, as long as you got a hobby. No, I didn't yet, Georgia, but I will. I can't read. That's what's happened. Deep philosophical question incoming. I can't read. I think I've already hit that sort of block in my mind where it's gone. Nah. Sean, it's over now. You've spoke for too long. Do you think free will exists, or are we just predetermined to act out our lives the way we do? Um. Ah. Yeah, I suppose free will exists in a way. It depends. Within boundaries of morality and just general rules, then I suppose there's free will in there. I suppose if you're thinking about free will like completely, then I could have a dump on a golf course whenever I want, and that would be fine. But also, like somebody else is going to be affected by that dump in the golf course, and be like, this is affecting my free will, So yeah, okay, predetermined to act. I think there's we're all part of a Sims game. It's gone horribly wrong. We're all very lucky that most of us don't have a swimming pool in our garden. Otherwise, we'd be screwed. Yeah, she's very alarming. No, I do care. I do care. The Beagle is Vincent by Don McLean. Just send that to me. To my Twitter, and I will listen to it. Everyone loves Vincent. I haven't heard Vincent yet, so no, just send it to me on Twitter, and I'll check it out. Please no philosophy. To quote Monty Python, my brain hurts. I just arrived. Jenny, you've missed out on a treat. I just arrived. When is season 2 of Two Housemates coming out? Well, I suppose I can announce that. In right now, there's like the Tumblr. Send it to my Tumblr. The Beagle is, or maybe you can put it in the comment section. I have no idea when this is over, or you can just maybe find it now. I don't know. Sorry, hold on. I'm just the baby's kicking. What's the question? Season 2. Yeah. Yeah. Season 2, thinking it's probably going to come out maybe late November. Possibly in late November. And possibly late November. We're trying to get it out by this year. That's the hope. That's the dream. Getting it out this year. And yeah, fingers crossed we get out this year. That'd be great. Right. You'd only have a dump on a golf course to prove we have... Yes, I would. I'm a freedom fighter. I'd only have a dump on a golf course to prove we have free will. Yeah, we need solid... I was going to say solids. Sorry. God. I don't know who John Hughes is. That comes from a guy who's like the kid has been saying, John Hughes, tell me what. No one's been doing that, but I sort of answered it like that. God, there's crap everywhere. It's like a golf course in the comment section at the moment. I think I might have to ban you, Georgia and Katie. And unfortunately, I just want to say that's not something to be proud of. So, yeah, any script writing tips? I think I said this in the last live stream, but keep doing it. Constantly do it. All and read loads of scripts as well. Just kind of read as many as you can. And kind of like when you're watching TV shows, take more interest in the audio. Take more interest in what they're saying instead of the distracting, disgusting acting that they do. Listen to radio plays as well quite a lot if you want to sort of get into script writing, because it's a good way of getting used to how people talk, and if you want to diversify your script writing as well, watch like a variety of things instead of like the normal things that you might watch. Watch something shit if you have to. Definitely watch something shit, because then you can be like, I will not do that, anymore. Right. Yes, there's loads of people who have no idea why I keep bringing up a golf course. I'm really sorry, Jenny. You understand. You'll be fine. You don't know who? Oh no, I've done something awful. Yeah, I don't know who John Hughes is. Imagine if you're predetermined to take it. Oh God, Well, if I ever have a breakdown, then I will. then I will. then I will go to a golf course. And then would that be predetermined? I don't know. Or would I finally be acting out my free will when I have that? Is it a breakdown or is it a realization that none of this really matters? What subjects did you take at school? I took drama, unfortunately. Had an awful teacher. I didn't really learn anything. I say that exact same thing for BTEC as well. Yeah, sorry, I misread that because there's just so much cockspeak. It's not good. What am I talking about? Yeah, drama. I mean, English, science, business, graph. Oh God, I can't even really remember. I'm 23. It was a very long. I can hardly remember last week, and last week was an important week because, well, yeah, I don't know. Easy joke. We'll take the low road with comedy because that's what comedy is on YouTube. Apparently, just the low road constantly, thanks to Nicole Arbor. What do you guys think of that? Before I go into it, I don't think I will. There's a chance that I won't. But what do you guys think of the whole Nicole Arbor Dear Fat People thing? I have problems with it on several levels, but I'd be interested in knowing what you guys think. Right. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna have to keep scrolling. What do I look like when I do that? It's just mainly forehead, isn't it? Forehead and hair, which needs cutting. Look at that. It's ridiculous. He directed Breakfast Club. I'm gonna educate everyone and pretend that I knew as well. Breakfast Club. I did watch Ferris Bueller. Yeah, Home Alone as well. I've watched all these things. Just, sometimes you just don't take names. Do I believe in ghosts? I don't, unfortunately. I don't. But there's usually quite a lot of, good stories that come out of it. But, yeah. Do you guys believe in, what's your biggest ghost story? What's your scariest ghost story? And the biggest? God. What's the last play or musical you saw? Shit. It was the Miniature Chocolate Factory, which none of it was made out of chocolate. Assassins. I watched that. That was amazing. I've never seen it before. It was great. Definitely recommend it. What about you guys? What do you guys? I'm doing a drama A level now, and the teacher is making me hate it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's quite sad, but a few teachers. I'm not going to say all of them, but a few teachers, they end up teaching drama because they didn't sort of get the things that they always wanted to in life, and they kind of take that resentment into the class. I had a teacher who was like that, and oh my god, like I worked for Disney. I'll say I worked for Disney XD when that was starting, and I went into the class and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I saw it. It was all right." They said it was good, but I refused to ever give myself praise. So yeah, that happened. That existed. I put it on the telly for 10 minutes while washing up. I was going to say masturbating, but well, if they did that, they did that. Yeah, and they were like, yeah, great, and stuff like that. And then the teacher made a point of saying, like, oh, if you ever want to make, like, to the class of like 30, 40 people, if you ever want to make it in this career, you got to have standards. You got to, do things, and you got to believe in them. That's why, all the shit actors work for Disney. And I'm like right here. I'm here. I've just worked for Disney. Like literally a week. Oh my god. But it was like the biggest bullshit thing, and I was like sitting there like seething because you can't really say these things. There's lots of incredibly talented people that have worked for Disney. You can't just label it an entire channel, an entire corporation, which also do like Marvel films and stuff like that. But Marvel wasn't attached to Disney at that point. But still, like a huge amount of like really important filmmaking has come from Disney. And to then just label it as everyone who's ever worked for Disney is shit was awful. Another thing about that day was that I was like angry and I was going out with a girl. I was just about to say her name. But I was like sitting there seething, and she like came over. I didn't really understand what had happened, which is strange, but that was a constant thing that happened in that relationship. An obvious thing has happened that made me upset. has it? And I was like, oh, just give me a few minutes. I'm just gonna breathe. I'm just gonna have a little breather. And she took it as me being pissed off at her, and then that we were going out for a meal with everyone afterwards, and she just sat there seething, and then me just sort of like going, "What the fuck's happening? What is this? Why are you? Oh, why am I like an 84-year-old woman?" Because that's what happens when I get angry. I become an 84-year-old woman. Oh no, Georgia and Katie, you're starting to annoy. Oh, I have to tell people off. I never wanted to do that. Georgia, Katie, you got to stop. Unfortunately, okay. I don't want to ban you because that's harsh, but just like, she's just terrible. Oh yeah, that's definitely. On the whole Nicole thing, my name is Cordelia, says she's just a terrible, terrible person who desperately wanted views and therefore did that. What? I don't know if any of you guys saw her actual channel, but it was just clickbait shit. Just clickbait shit. That's all it was. It was there. Okay. Cool with Catherine. Cool with Catherine Tate. Want to see that? It was fantastic. It was, and Andy Nyman as well was great in it. I watched Campus. I loved that. That was great. It's a shame it didn't get a second series. He was wonderful in it. I mean, it was very just terrible show. Like, they said some absolutely awful things that I'm surprised anyone got away with. But yeah, the emojis look like egg yolks. Yeah, I know. Awful. It's hideous. I mean, this whole thing is disgusting. I hate this what they've done to the live streaming bit. But yeah, even the emojis are disgusting. Who's your favorite filmmaker on YouTube? Shit. Who is my favorite? I think it might be Sammy Paul, or I quite like Benjamin Cook's stuff. I don't know if you saw his short film, but I thought that was one of the best out of the bunch. And what's Charlie Is So Cool Like's girlfriend called? Is it Emily? I thought that was a fantastic short film. I thought that was great. So I think, yeah, those two definitely deserve some respect for what they're doing. I can't really say anything about Kick the PJ stuff because I haven't watched it fully. But I'm sure by his little videos. There's one of right. Don't take it. No, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, Jenny. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good as well. I thought the Improverse was really good. I mean, like I don't know fully about it's Squeaky Chair and Loud Laptop. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the new form digital stuff when it comes to like help and stuff like that. But their budget wasn't too big, wasn't like the largest thing. But I thought Ben did a really good job of it, and the acting was great. I didn't know oh god, what's his real name? It's me, my Leo. I didn't know he was like such a good. He was really good in it. He was really, really, really good in it. So I was like, oh. Yeah. No, there's no. There's no. No, God, no. I'm not dissing him at all. I think what he's done is great, and I think he's on his way to being a very, very, very good filmmaker. And he's getting in a lot of practice, and I think he has. There's a future in that boy. Genuinely, there's a future in that boy. Don't make it up to me, Georgia, with your quote in Mighty Boosh. But yeah, how are you all? Are you guys? Yeah, I've sort of Miles. Thank you, Jenny. And his channel is fantastic. Genuinely fantastic. He's genuinely very, very good with what he's doing on that channel. Yeah, man. I think. No. Don't, Georgia. Don't. Sorry. Called it. Oh no, I don't want any arguments on this. Okay, let's keep it chilled. More. Oh god, wait. What was that about a Christmas special? There was a chat about it. There was a chat about it. I have spoken about it. Like thinking of like doing like literally the traditional British thing, which is like two series and a Christmas special. But yeah. Maybe it won't. There definitely won't be out this year. That's for sure. Maybe next year. Um, kind of like really the series come make something and you want to take things further, or you want to work in the industry. When you make something that might potentially get like interest, you've got to have other things ready. You've got to have prep, because sometimes they'll ask you, "Oh, you made this. What can you make me? What other things have you made? What other things is there in the pipeline?" So that's kind of like what I've been focusing on recently, because the writing ended on Two Housemates quite a while ago. Well, not quite a while ago, because there was a situation I did have to rewrite episode 2 about a month ago. Yeah, like other than that, like the majority of writing for the show has ended. But yeah, I've kind of been working on the spin-off, and I want the spin-off to be on television, so I'm kind of like working on that really. And I really like it. I really, really like it. It's taking on the same tone that Series 2 was taken, which is a little bit serious. No, not serious, but like me serious, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you got to have prep. Always have prep. Always have things. Yeah. Sorry, I sort of the imagery is missing. Yeah, of course it is. It was just. I don't know if you talked about him, but do you like Quentin Tarantino? I do like him. Yeah, I think Pulp Fiction is one of my favourite films ever. I think that's probably quite a cliche thing to say, but I don't care. Like, I think when people say, "Oh, it's such a cliche film to like really like it," it's only a cliche thing because it's genuinely a fantastic film, and a lot of people think it's their favourite film. It's just the acting is perfect, the script is fantastic. Yes, it's not got the like the linear story arc that a lot of, yeah, I think that's huge. I think Pulp Fiction is my favorite film. The Hateful Weight, I don't know which is his newest film. Have you guys seen the trailer for it? If you guys haven't, do check it out and tell me what you think. Because yeah, it's I don't know what to think of it. I thought the trailer was not good. I did not like the trailer. But what do you guys think of it if you've seen it? It's not. But yeah. No, Beagle is your comments aren't. The comment section's glitching now, which is great. It's what I wanted. It's what I want. It's like, you know what? I know I'm only doing this like have fun and chat to you all, but I like having difficulty in doing so. So yeah, the chat section is glitching loads. It's absolute horseshit. It's very frustrating. Can you tell us more about the rewrite yet? I'm dying of curiosity. Yeah, I can. I can tell you. Well, I don't know if I can tell you, but I think things have calmed down a little bit. Right. So I'm thinking of whether I can tell you. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, yeah, alright. I'll tell you, just keep it between us. The people who play Jamie and Lydia in the show, Jamie's the brother of my character, and Lydia's the girlfriend. They're both absolutely fantastic people. I've known them for years. And they played a couple in the show, and they were a couple in real life as well. Unfortunately, they broke up. So there was some rewrites necessary for that. But I can't really go into it further than that because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, it sucks. It's a sucky situation. But these things happen, and we all have to deal with them. They're all right now. I'm not getting emotional. It's just I'm dying inside. That's all. These things happen, and they're all right now. They're all good. It happened a while ago, and I love them to bits. They're wonderful people. So just I think that's the main focus on it. main focus of it. Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah, like for me personally, it sucks because I love them. I thought they were, like a genuinely wonderful couple, a couple that makes me envious to, when I'm with them, because it's like I wish I had this. This would be this. I have it now. I wish I had that. That's they're genuinely fantastic. But these things happen, and that sucks, and we all have to, sort of, yeah. I hope that wasn't too much of a bummer. I hope you don't regret asking that. Okay. I'm not sorry. Yeah. There's been two comments I just want to have a quick mention. Sammy Paul is a really talented scriptwriter, and I feel he does not get enough credit for all the things he does on YouTube, such as help Gilbert, Tim, and Hazel. That was from Jenny. And Nigel says, I'm not sure. Sammy Paul seems to have an annoying habit of scripting jarring still to dialogue. No offense to him. I found that very interesting. I think he's talented. I think he's a genuinely talented scriptwriter. I think he... Nigel, I agree with you on a part, but what I will explain that. Jenny, I do think he's... he deserves more credit. He improves things a lot. He's a very talented bloke. He's very good at what he does, and his script writing is getting better and better and better. The thing is, what I've found with Sammy's writing and some of the characters that I've created, writing-wise, it requires a very particular voice to get it right. And especially with some of Sammy's sort of comedic bits, you've got to get the right actor to do it. You've got to get somebody who understands how Sammy talks. You've got to understand how, you've got to understand a lot about Sammy before you can properly perform it. And the thing is, once you get that right person, performing his script, never done that before. This is not a thing that I do. Once you get the right person performing his scripts, it's genius. It works really, really well. Really, really strong. But sometimes if you don't get his particular voice right, it doesn't work as well as it could. And it happens. We've seen it happen. But Sammy's genuinely incredibly talented, and just sometimes you got to get it right. You got to get it right, and that's you just got to make sure you get it all done well. Relationship goals are bad. It's I mean, because I've been single for about 3-4 months now, and there was like a portion of time where I was like really focused on getting a new girlfriend who also wants to be my girlfriend, just to emphasize that. But then I spent like a month just kind of not interested, kind of like focusing on getting. Now everyone's creating my bush. I'm fine with that. I'll read that. Kind of focused on doing all that. But now I'm sort of like, I don't know. I'm starting to use Tinder. I said that last time, but I'm not really using it. I sort of go on it a few times. I go on it a couple of times a day. I'll choose people that I find attractive, and then I won't speak to them. But I did join Match.com, but it's horse shit. It's absolute horse shit. Like, it was like, oh yeah, it's professional and stuff like that, but it's like, it's basically, do you want to join a lesser known dating site, or like a slightly shitter dating website with all the stuff that you can do, like chat to people and see who's viewed your profile? Or do you want to go on Match.com and have like a slightly cleaner looking profile and pay 80 quid to do exactly the same thing that you could do on another dating site? There's no point. Hi Becky, hello. Right, sorry. Watch any TV programs at the moment? I've been watching Rick and Morty a lot. I love that show. Absolutely love it. Oh god, sorry, hold on. Did anyone watch Phone Shop? Used to comment. Grace, I'm going to tell you something. Right now. Grace. And anyone else, whoever watched Phone Shop. I know I'm friends with Jerome Prince. I did a rehearsed read through for him. Well, not for him, but like for a show that he was also in. And I met him, and he's absolutely lovely. He was going to be in Two Housemates. Javon was going to be in Two Housemates, but I managed to time getting that whole character. Actually, managed to time like finding people for that character really, really badly, because we did it early August, which is when every bloody comedian goes off to Edinburgh. Yeah, just really badly. And there was loads of names that were like, "Oh, I love to, but I'm in Edinburgh." And it's like, fuck. But yeah, yeah, it would have been cool though. It would have been bloody. I absolutely love them. Okay, I've quoted all the Mighty Boosh. Yeah. Ever considered a boyfriend? No, I haven't. I'm sure they're lovely. I'm sure they're lovely to have, but yeah. Yeah, we're all lonely. Michael, I hate to ask, but very interested. Do you get money from YouTube for your show or for this stuff? No, no, not really. No, no. I how can I put this? I have made in the 2 years that my channel has been up, not taking into account that I haven't uploaded very much, but the 2 years that this has been up, I have earned probably the same amount of money that somebody would earn on minimum wage who had worked for 6 hours. Yeah, hardly anything. Hardly anything. This is definitely, for me anyway, this is definitely not a place where I can earn money. I'm nowhere near popular enough to earn anywhere near a living wage. I think the excitement I have from ever cashing in a check from YouTube would instantly be spent on probably a new game. That'd be it. It's not good enough. But yeah. Oh god. Okay. It's not arguments. No. Sorry. There's capital letters everywhere. Really, really good question. You got to answer for charity reasons. Out of Hot Fuzz or Hot Fuzz, I've watched that about. Oh god. I've watched that about 200 times. It's always on ITV2 or Sci-Fi. So Hot Fuzz all the way. It's one of the only films, one of the only films, that and Jurassic Park, that I could just happily just sit there and watch. Oh, love it. What? You're using the wrong channel. Haha. No. Oh god, what is all this? Why is there so much? God, I hate this live thing. Well, no, I love doing live stuff, but this setup that they've got for YouTube now is awful. You're using the wrong channel. No, you're all good. You're all good. Yeah, God. Hello, I would pay for two. Would you really? Guys, I'm not going to. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not gonna make you pay for two housemates, but would you genuinely pay for two housemates? If I did the same thing, I'm not saying it's a bad, but I'm just to emphasize before I say this, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a business strategy that's definitely seems to be effective. But if I did the same thing that Oscar's Hotel is doing, where you pay like $6.99, like the price of an album, to watch Two Housemates Series 2, would you? Because there's it's just interesting. It's very interesting because I could release it on DVD with like extras and shit like that. But yeah, maybe release it. Yeah. I'd rather put it out on DVD or something. Take my money. Take my money. Yeah, I think what I would do if I was to ever, what show did you say you were watching right now? Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. I would pay. Thank you very much. That's really, really lovely. I'm glad that you would pay. That's genuinely like heartwarming. I thank you for that. This one's going to be free anyway. I just want to emphasise that will be free. But I think the closest I'd ever come to, you guys paying for anything, because the last thing I'd ever want to do is like take advantage of you guys, which is why this has taken so long. But I have had merchandise planned. Yeah, sorry. I'll finish this and then I'll say something to that. If I can just stop there. Yeah, good. Yeah, I've had merchandise planned in my brain box and sort of jotted down. But if I ever do release merchandise, I would rather it not be something that you'll just buy casually. I'd rather make something that you would also wear and also like as well. So yeah, like if you guys ever like use your money to like pay for anything that I've created, I'd rather it be really good and really nice, like good quality stuff instead of just a random thing that I just put out there just to make some money. I'd rather spend a huge amount of time and effort into doing something or making something, so you guys gain something from spending your money. Yeah. I'd rather you guys be happy with a purchase than ever just like, there's a hat, I bought it just to support him. I'll never wear that hat. I'd rather be like, I bought that hat because it's a genuinely quite nice hat. Julia, you could make a series with more money and put it on Vimeo on demand like Oscar's Hotel. Yeah, I'd probably do that if I had a big budget. I might do that. I'm not 100% sure, but I might do that. But I don't know. Like the same thing with the merch thing. It'd have to genuinely be something that I feel, oh, this is bloody good. And also sometimes which is possibly why Oscar's Hotel is doing it as well. If something has a big budget, and they don't see a profit in it, there has to be a profit generated somewhere. So probably they're thinking the profit will be coming from people buying Oscar's Hotel, because they've spent a large sum of money. I'm just guessing really, but they spent a large sum of money to get Oscar's Hotel, to the standard that it is. With the costumes and stuff like that. I mean, that definitely didn't cost a small amount. That cost loads, and they all look great. So, that's probably why they're doing it. So if I was ever in that position where I spent a large sum of my own money, or somebody else's money, then Vimeo on demand would possibly be a route. But I'd probably put it. I mean, if there's a YouTube on demand, like a similar thing, I'd rather put it on YouTube than Vimeo, because I don't like Vimeo. And at the moment, I don't really like YouTube because of this live streaming shit that they've put out to make it. Oh, it makes it easier. It makes it easier. No, it doesn't. It's awful. Sorry, that was a. Let me go back to the comment section. Are you scared of global warming? Yeah, it's alarming. Don't want the Earth to die. Oh, that's interesting. I would prefer something like Patreon, than Vimeo on demand. They're all things I've got to think about. Georgia, all right. I'm genuine question. Why are you so interested in my arse? I'm very interested. I'm just very interested. Because it's weird. Not used to it. I made that mistake. Sorry, hold on. I've made that mistake before. I have so much YouTube merch that I don't necessarily like, to be honest. I don't want you guys to ever be in that position. Because some YouTubers do that, and whether they're taking advantage of you or whether they don't have the imagination, don't have enough imagination for the merchandise sort of thing, so they put out something simple that some people have been asking for. There's a lot of possibilities. So, but I myself just want to 100% make sure that you guys get the right stuff. Yeah, I get you. I don't want useless merch from Andrea. Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to put you off, but I'm sorry. Oh, bollocks. I probably just read that. God, this comment section is awful on this stream. God's sake, I've just... Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a question I was just about to read. It's gone. Not trying... oh, okay. I'm not trying to put you off, but I'm more likely to buy a DVD than... That's interesting. No, I mean, that could come... Orgasm and Tea, not trying to put you off, but I'm more likely to buy a DVD than other merch. I mean, that could come under... I mean, that you said merc, so... I mean, I'm not likely to hire a mercenary. There's more chance I buy a DVD as well. But that comes on. I guess that comes under merch. Crab hands. Yeah, but you know, if I could put out the DVD one day, you know, with what I might do is if I ever do put out a DVD, I'll just put Series 1 and 2 on the DVD, so you guys don't have to buy Series 1 and 2. You know, and spend like 12 quid, you can instead spend like 6 to 8. And my stepdad's come back, so that might mean I will be chatting to him, and then, yeah. Right, sorry, there's just lots of things. If you could, for God's sake, sorry I'm late, I've just had a run-in with Dave the Bear Killer Johnson. What have I missed? Dave, you've missed Dave. He said he was looking for you. So he must have found you. There are... Okay, cool, good. Don't worry, I'm on the right one now. Welcome, unlucky wheelbarrow. What accents can you do? I'm not doing that. I don't want to give the list and then say I could do this, and that, and then they all sound the same, which is a high chance that this will happen. Technically, the Earth wouldn't die. We would. I mean, that's true. That's true. What? Yeah, I mean, you say that, but like, if climate change does happen, wouldn't it slowly? I mean, it's destroying the Earth, isn't it? With climate change, I didn't think I'd be talking about this. There's climate change, and we'd be changing the climate. But what if the climate changed so much that it would destroy the Earth? There's a lot of possibilities. All of them, I doubt, will be alive to see. Vessel is horrible. Patreon would be better if you want to do something like that. I don't know what Vessel is, so I will go for Patreon if I ever do anything like that. Ever tried? Yeah. Did you guys hear that, or was that just me? Ever tried stand up? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've done a bit of stand up. I want to do it again, but I hardly have the energy to wake up. But I'm working in London now, so it does make it easier. So I might actually just start doing it. Yeah, no. When I do it, and I do actually have a good 5 minutes set up, I will tell people. But at the moment, I got to do it undercover. Maybe wearing a beard. It could be part of it. What do you think of Jeremy Corbyn? And did you vote Green in the last election? That's from Nigel. Yeah, I like him. I think he's great. I think he's calm, cool, collected, which is great. Whether he'll be elected Prime Minister, I don't know. But no, I didn't vote Green, and I didn't vote Green. Sorry, I'm just reading the... And this... Sorry, I don't know how to hold things. What do you think? I read that as Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, I think he's a special man. Do more stand-ups so me and Kaylee can come see you. Yeah, well, you know, if I do have a good solid 5 minutes, I would rather have that than me bumbling around. I mean, because I'll speak about it quickly. The whole Nicole Arbour thing. She was treating the YouTube video as a stand-up set, which doesn't work because you've got to take into account laughter for a stand-up set. You've got to, you know, it helps with the timing and the audience reaction, and sort of like having a group of people laugh helps you find it funny. That's why, you know, sometimes when you watch a stand-up DVD on TV, it's not as funny as it would be if you watched it live. With that whole Nicole Arbour thing, I mean, despite the fact that the content was awful, and, you know, obviously it was just kind of prejudice, the core of it. Which was also just bad stand-up. It was awful stand-up, which wouldn't have worked on stage because especially the way she delivered it. Especially the way she delivered it. It was just, instead of like da 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 da, which, you know, sort of a formula of stand-up. That was my stand-up. For some reason, it doesn't really work. It's mainly just noises. Yeah, it was just attack instead of like in sort of like a friendly, hey, I'm making a joke here. It's fucking yeah. But it was awful. It was not a good video. Thoughts on Jurassic World? I liked it. I have fond memories of Jurassic World. I'm currently, Kaylee, you'll like this as it seems though it's right next to me. I'm currently reading Jurassic Park, which Kaylee bought me. And sent over via PO box. Yeah, I'm slowly making my way to Jurassic World, the book, but I've obviously watched Jurassic World, the movie. I liked it. I thought it was fun. Yeah. Would you? Oh, would you be interested in playing Tommy Wiseau in a docudrama for the yeah, for the making of The Room? I'd do it. I would. Yeah. I mean, it would ruin my career. Either that, or I'd imagine earning an Oscar for portraying Tommy Wiseau. Oh my god! But yeah, I'd do it. He's brought out some more stuff, hasn't he? I need to go and watch that. I'm sure if you search Tommy Wiseau into IMDb, he's the creepiest looking bloke. He's the creepiest looking bloke, and like everyone was like wondering how he like funded The Room, which is one of the worst films in the world, and like nobody understood how it got funded. But it turns out he's really rich from selling leather jackets. He's that kind of guy. He's that kind of character. Sam says there wasn't any structure to it. It was just slander. Yeah, there was no. I mean, there was structure to it, but it was just awful. It was terrible. Are you as passionate about 2001: Space Odyssey as Jack Howard is? No. That's all right. It's a good film, but no, I'm hardly passionate about anything, to be honest. What film would I constantly talk? Edge of Tomorrow I really liked, and Pulp Fiction, obviously. In Bruges I love. I'm guessing he, you know, according to some of his videos, I've never actually met him, but according to like quite a lot of his videos, he's very keen on that film, isn't he? So yeah, no, I'm not. What are you guys keen, like sort of that overly keen, not overly keen, that sounds awful, as passionate about to the point where people flag it up? Do you guys have anything like that? I don't think I do. I hardly talk about anything I'm really interested in past this. So yeah, Nigel, would you consider auditioning for EastEnders, seeing as it's filmed in Hearts? You did Holby, but would you commit to a recurring role on another soap opera? Yeah, maybe. Depending on the quality of the scripts and the storylines that were being handed out to me. I have a friend who was in Hollyoaks for 6 months and she hardly did anything. And people always like sort of roll their eyes when they hear about recurring roles on soap operas, because they think, oh, you know, like that's where dreams die. that's where dreams die and sort of satisfaction ends. Yeah. Sorry, reading and talking is not my strong point. As you can tell from this live stream. Yeah, being on Holby, I mean, I was only a guest actor on that, but like I could already tell like the family side of it and like really enjoyable. You know, like everyone's really nice and lovely, and it's kind of understandable if you end up just staying there. It's like I'm comfortable here. I'm being paid. I'm doing what I love, which is acting. Yeah, I would think about working in a soap opera. This comment, I'm going to punch it straight in the face. This live stream thing is awful. It's like jittering. It's like going up and down. I think it's gone to the top and then it's gone to the bottom, and now it's telling me more comments below. I scroll down and it's god. Are there any films you'd recommend that people have to watch? Pulp Fiction. I think, is the main one. Pulp Fiction and In Bruges, just, yeah, those ones. Oh, and There Will Be Blood. You gotta watch that sometime in your life. What is your opinion on A Clockwork Orange? Would you play a sadistic character? Yeah, I'd play a sadistic character. I've been looking for roles, been looking for an excuse to play an arsehole for a very long time now. I mean, I gotta admit, whether this is a spoiler or not, I don't know. But Ryan, the character I play in Two Housemates, he can be seen as an arsehole in Series 2. And he's also Wallace and Gromit. Georgia, Jesus Christ, if you just said something that wasn't talking about my arse. What? Oh my god. How old are you? Basic question, but curious. Well, I'm 23, but my arse is 27. There's chat. Animation films. Oh, animation films. I'm in love with the film Rise of the Guardians again. What is that? I've seen it. Oh, I'm gonna have to search it, and you guys are gonna have to hear not only my laptop freaking out, but also tapping. That's the film with? Yes. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah, I enjoyed that film. I can't remember other films I've seen. I can't remember anything, to be honest, at the moment. I've gone completely blank, and also I'm incredibly aware that my parents have just come home as well. I still live with my parents, but that is a different story. That involves a lawsuit and a lot of time last year. Nothing, lawsuit not against my parents, just to emphasise. Yes, Pulp Fiction. Also, I'm glad there's someone else apart from me who favours Hot Fuzz. Yeah. Hot Fuzz over Shaun of the Dead, I'm afraid. For me, I'm glad that, Becky, I'm glad you agree. I saw Lucy Chappell as the maid in Inspector Calls the other night. Yeah, she's in that, which is great. She was filming that, I think earlier this year. Yeah, she's doing great. She's genuinely doing great. If you guys keep an eye out. She never tweets about it, which is a shame. But, she's doing great, which is wonderful. Can't imagine you as a sadistic character, which makes when I play a sadistic character that's well written and hopefully well performed, fingers crossed, depending. Hopefully. I've got stuff planned, so fingers crossed I can. Sometimes you play a comedy character for so long and you're just like, do you know what, I really want to do this, and sort of playing a sadistic character is one of them. Grace, you're 23 next month. When's your birthday? When's your birthday? Just curious about the age of the ass. I've already answered that. I'm afraid, Georgia. I've already answered I like my meat young and tender, but not in a okay. Okay. My dog is snoring so loudly right now, way worse than laptop clicking. Well, you're not here. I'd rather hear a dog snore, to be honest. My laptop is absolutely freaking out, just having all these things open that I had to download just to run the live stream instead of just doing a Google Hangout, which was clunky, but it worked, I guess. I'm overly keen about the band Panic at the Disco. Yeah, they're good. I sort of missed out on, there was like a huge sort of phase during secondary school where everyone was really into, not in my school, everyone was really into grime at my school, but all the people outside school were really into Panic at the Disco and My Chemical Romance. Are they still going around? Are they still doing things? Are they still alive? Are they good? They okay? How's their mums? Alright? I didn't audition for Eddie Redmayne's role in... No, I would love to. I would love to, though. That seems like a fun role. I'm 23 in January. Do you know what's really cool? It's fine if you're not in this age bracket, but if I've got a lot of people, according to the thing on YouTube, I've got a lot of people who are like 17 to 23, and I think that's fun. I think that's a fun age to have people part of this, because they're sort of grown up enough not to be too concerned about things. But if you're under that age and you've been subscribed for, well, you're subscribed, then, and there's been no sort of alarm where I've gone, oh shit, then I think you're pretty chilled. Where am I going with this? I don't know. I think I'm just saying that you guys are quite smart, which is lovely, absolutely wonderful. And if you're obviously older as well, but you count in the same bracket. Well, I know My Chemical Romance split up in 2013. I don't think I've ever felt old enough. Until then. I didn't know that they 24, cool. I'm 17. Oh, get out, beat your ears. No, I'm only kidding. Oh, cool, yeah. And you're obviously in, because you're in A-levels. Yeah, I mean, 8, no, I'm saying that. I'm not like other YouTubers. What are some good TV shows to watch? Rick and Morty, I'm really loving. Definitely go watch that. I'm 17 with a kind of an 8-year-old on crack. Yes, you are. Yeah, Rick and Morty. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've been watching The Strain. I don't know how I feel about that. The acting, especially in the first episode, was absolutely terrible. But it's kind of worth a watch. It's quite interesting. It's a Guillermo del Toro thing, which is quite fun. I should have advertised this, shouldn't I? I should have gone past, to be honest, advertising anything. I just end up not doing it, which is not good. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of people like, oh, watch the YouTube video, and I put in stuff out every hour, and I just haven't. I just haven't been doing it. I mean, I put out 2 videos this week, and people were like, oh, I didn't know you did this. It's like, yeah, it's because I mention it once, and then I never mention it again. not as if, I'm not proud of what I'm producing, but yeah. I just don't. Did you like the crazy frog when that was big? No, I hated it. I hated it so much. I think it was cute for the first like 5 or 6 times, and then somebody flagged up that there was. It was like a time when the music video, or the sort of just the video for it, the crazy frog had a penis and balls, and that was just going on during daytime. And we'd see that, and it's like, okay. And then that got removed, and for some reason I was slightly gutted. As a straight man, it was very odd. It was never been attracted to a purple frog that had a stutter. It definitely just had a stutter. It was just trying to recite poetry, but instead came up with a music video, which people took and ruined. By the way, I didn't realise the time. I will stop at 7. It's 7 o'clock. It's 6:45 now. I'm going to stop in 15 minutes. I've been talking for 1 hour and 23 minutes. And to think, the first 20 minutes was just me angrily ranting about how awful YouTube is. Do you know what? I have seen Parks and Rec, and I love it, but I never find it. It's on Dave, and I always miss it. I'm terrible at like watching things on television. I never, if it's not, if it's not on at like 11 o'clock at night, when is the time I actually sit in my bed and look at the television, then I probably won't watch it. Team Asgard, you're only 13, yeah, but you're cool though, so it's okay, and you've got a cool name, so you're welcome. Being responsible for things start to worry me. I felt that at 12. I felt the crushing responsibility for things at age 12. So I've got like it's not obvious at the moment, but I've got the brain of like a 45-year-old man. So I'm always worrying about things. I mean, like, I was under the impression that even though I'm 23 and I understand that getting married and having kids. Oh, look at me baby! Look at me baby! And it's like, oh god, I'm in my class and younger, having babies, getting married and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just, like, I'm not ready to like ever take care of a kid or anything like that. And like, even if she just wanted a certain thing, married, pregnant, adorable. It's crashing. Yeah, I noticed. It's crushing for me as well. God, this is awful. Can you guys tell me when you can hear me and see me? I think I have to. I think I'm just going to have to wrap this up because the entire time that I have been doing this, the entire time that I've been doing this thing, my laptop's been like, "What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Why are you running these things? You just use me for script writing and porn. Why are you making me run things?" Yeah, I'm really sorry. It's not good. Yeah, if I yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to end this because it's I mean, my laptop's red hot. I could probably cook an egg on it, or torture a victim on it. So I think I'm just gonna have to wrap it up. So yeah, I'm really sorry about this. I'm really sorry that it didn't come on time at 5 o'clock. Came on at 5:20. God, it's awful. God, this whole thing's awful. I'm gonna have to think about it. But won't talk about arse. I talk about arse, just not with you creep. I'm only kidding. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to end this. If anyone, yeah, I'm really sorry that it's not good. This whole thing is a terrible setup. I think I'm gonna have to either do it on you now, or just hope that hope that they sort this out, because it's not good. I mean, this is like beta, but it's not better. Okay, end on a pun. That's one. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm going. We're all done. Torture a victim. There's no torturing. But yeah, we're I have to end this because this is it's not good enough. You're not a victim, Georgia. You're just a character. You're a very strange person. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But yeah. But thanks for coming anyway. Yeah, I can hear and see you. The thing is, I've actually had to, even though I've got these on, I'm only using the mic. Or I'm only using the mic because when I actually put sound from the laptop into my headphones, it's me but delayed, so it's very, very distracting. This needs to be this needs to be sorted, and it will. So anyway, thank you very much. Yeah, God bless Georgia. I hope she gets the help. I hope she gets the help she needs. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for turning up and watching and tolerating the dip in quality when I'm on screen. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, and maybe we'll sort this out when it's actually working properly. I mean, now that I know how it works as well, that kind of helps find a way of improving it and making it better for you all. Thank you very much, guys. Au revoir, goodbye, and I love you. See you later. Right, how do I turn it? I don't know how to turn it off. I don't know. I'm going to be stuck for eternity talking to you guys, which wouldn't be an issue. But I've got things to do. Garrick's a friend of mine. Just in case some of you are quite alarmed, Garrick's a friend. All right, see you later. If I press that, maybe if I press. All right, see you later.